How to make your mini bike drum brakes feel a whole lot better. There's only really two things you can do to improve your drum brakes. The first thing would be to upgrade your brake shoes. This is what a stock pair looks like. The second thing is a longer brake lever. This is what a stock one looks like. I will show you my longer one. The added length gives you more leverage, making the brake feel a whole lot tighter. Here you can see the difference between the stock brake lever and my much longer one. The difference is pretty big and the difference in the leverage is insane. This is a generic brake lever that you can find on Amazon for around 10 bucks. If you look up Polaris 90 brake lever, this should come right up. The stock mini bike brake lever is about 5.5 inches long. The upgraded Polaris 91 is a little over 7 inches long, so a pretty big difference. One thing I would like to add is when I get these brake levers, they come with the right hub, which is a lot tighter than this play right here, but I choose to use the mini bike hub for more play because when this falls, it doesn't break. I actually really like this up and down play. It allows you to grab the brake lever at any angle, up or down, and when the bike falls, like I said, this thing will not snap because it can flex. That's it for the brake lever. Let's talk about the brake shoes. This is what your stock shoes look like. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off my wheel to show you the upgraded ones. Well, I got the wheel out, but I just realized that my wheel bearing is completely cooked. The last ride I took this bike on was in the snow, and I know I got salt and stuff all over this thing. The bike started feeling super draggy, but I guess that's why. I don't have any new wheel bearings on hand, but I've had these wheel bearings sitting in this oil for literally almost a year now. I think these will be good for now. Swapped out the bearings. These will definitely be good for now, and these old ones were pretty cooked. Let's go back to the brakes. Alrighty, here we have the EBC brake pads compared to the stock brake pads. As you can tell, there's a pretty big difference. The EBC brake pads are grooved, the stock ones are not. The grooves help with the dust and they help with the overheating. These ones perform a lot better than these ones. On top of the grooves, these EBC brake pads are a different material from these stock ones. They're a different color and they feel very different. The EBC brake pads are also a lot higher quality. They're much better built than the stock ones. These are made to go on dirt bikes, motorcycles, and road vehicles. They can handle a lot more stress. If you're looking to get these brake shoes, these are available on Amazon. They're called EBC Water Grooved 304G brake shoes. That's it for the brake shoes. There is a couple other small things that are worth mentioning. You should periodically clean out and lightly sand the inner side of the brake drum where the brake shoes touch. Mine is pretty bad right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There we go, looking a little better. You just don't want it to be dirty and you wanna use something super fine. You also wanna do the same thing periodically to the brake shoes, just lightly resurface them. The last thing I want to mention is that the spring that goes on the cable makes a difference. This shiny one is what usually comes with a new cable. The brown one is the stock spring. The stock spring makes a big difference. That's everything you really need to know for these drum brakes. You just need the upgraded brake shoes and the upgraded lever, and those two should make a very big difference. Let me know what you guys think. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned.